Before we get started with today's video, we'd just like to offer you a free online evaluation of your property. If you're interested in knowing the value of your home, just go to vancouverhousevalues.net, fill out the form, and we will instantly email you out the value of your home. I'm Jamie Hooper with Remax Crest and jamiehooper.com, and today we're going to talk about the February real estate statistics. Before we get started, if you're interested, we'd just like to invite you to either click the thumbs up to tell us you like the video, make an intelligent comment about today's topic, or even subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll receive all of our other videos as soon as they come out. So statistics for the month of February are pretty much running along the same pattern as they have since May of last year. For the 12 months before that, the market had been trickling down, and when we got to late spring of last year, the market started to level off, and it's continued that trend throughout the fall and into 2020. One of the interesting things now that's starting to develop is when the market started to level off last year, there were a lot of properties for sale, and they've been gradually declining. But at the same time, their sales have increased slightly as well during this period of time. But we've also seen less properties than normal coming on the market at the beginning of 2020. There weren't as many houses coming on in January and February as there typically are during these times of year. So what that's done is we've gone from pretty much a buyer's market throughout the last half of 2018 and 2019 to where most of the markets now, okay everyone, I'm telling you the truth here, these are numbers backed up by the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. We are entering seller's market territories, definitely in the townhouse market, definitely in the condo market, and in most lower parts of the detached housing market, we are in seller's markets. The only parts where the markets are slow are in the higher ends of the detached housing market in most communities in the Lower Mainland. So, getting back to what I said, so the detached housing market, couldn't read my notes here for a minute, the statistics for detached houses selling, and these are our most active parts of the market where I pulled them up. So the three most active for detached houses, the east side market, 42% of the houses listed for sale in February sold with multiple offers. I'll say that again. 42% of the houses that sold on the east side of Vancouver sold with multiple offers. That is an extreme seller's market. If you're not one of those 42% of the people on the east side that didn't get multiple offers, here's a news flash for you. You're probably overpriced, and that's why your house hasn't sold. The west side, which has been a graveyard above 2.75 million for the past 3.5 years, 26% of the homes on the west side of Vancouver sold with multiple offers. And again, in North Vancouver, which has stayed pretty steady even in the post-foreign buyer's tax era, 29% of the properties over there got multiple offers. There's other areas in the Fraser Valley Board, Langley, Surrey, North Delta, busy, busy, busy. All of those areas are pretty much the seller's market for detached houses. In the condo and townhouse market for the west side, 42%, again, sold with multiple offers. The west side is always the epicenter of the real estate market, and things spread out from there. If it's that busy on the west side and something unforeseen doesn't happen, you would think that we'll start to see this in all parts of the Lower Mainland. 36% of the condos and townhouses on the east side sold with multiple offers, and 34% of the properties in downtown Vancouver sold with multiple offers. When I made my comment earlier about making intelligent comments, the reason I stated that is because a lot of the time people will just come on and say, oh, Vancouver market's going to crash. Well, I've just backed it up with real data. So if you've got a great comment, we're always open to intelligent debate. So if you've got some great comments and other thoughts on it, please, we'd love to hear them. The other thing that's been happening that I wanted to just touch on a little bit is some of the things that could slow the market down. The coronavirus. It's going to start to affect us economically. Things are being canceled all over the place, and it's just a matter of time. How much of an effect will that have on the Vancouver market? Condo insurance and strata insurance. I'm not going to get into all the details of it here, but that could have an effect on the condo market. It could cause some serious problems, along with a problem that we discussed a couple of years ago, the pre-sale issue. People were playing in the early 20 teens. People were playing the pre-sale condo market like the stock market. They would come in and buy 5 properties, put $100,000 down on each with no intention of closing on any of them because the market was rising so rapidly. What they would do is, if it was a 3-year construction period, well, a year and a half into it, they would assign that contract to someone else. Well, the market for those pre-sales has drawn up, or the assignments, I should say, has dried up. So there's no market for them anymore. What's going to happen if, worst case scenario, these people have to complete on these things and they can't complete? There's a whole bunch of problems that can mushroom up from that. Having said all of these things, when you combine those possible problems coming down the road to the things that the government already did with the foreign buyers tax, increased property transfer tax, then they increased the foreign buyers tax, empty home tax, speculation tax, mortgage stress test that just got a little bit of relief, which isn't really going to do anything for the market. But you tell me, if you did all of those things to any market in North America, and then 3.5 years they're back with multiple offers, you tell me why. That's why I say that our market keeps chugging along like the ever ready bunny. So thanks again for taking the time to listen to this video. We appreciate it, and we look forward to speaking again with you soon.